Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews in English, another TLDR video where I take a quick look at whatever it is I've reviewed and force myself to say something good, something bad, what I think is the best and what I think is the worst, all in my own opinion, of course. And today it's the NiceHCK F1 Pro. Now these items are sent to me directly by NiceHCK. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. You can find out more by checking out the full review, which is linked in the description, or just head over to actualreviews.com. Okay, something good. Well, for a €100 set of IEMs, you're getting quite a bit without even going into the sound. Just the package you're getting a very nicely built and good looking set of IEMs, a storage case. I think it's 12 sets of tips in total in different styles and different sizes. A cable. This cable is extra. This is an aftermarket cable that you can buy as it's also a nice HCK cable. You can buy it as part of a set with them. I think he puts the price at by like €50. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with the cables included. Okay, I do prefer this cable more. I like the fact that it's like not as rubbery, and this isn't a nice cable, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this cable. So for €100, you're getting a decent package. Something bad. Well, there's only one thing in the full review that I've actually found myself to complain about, and that is in the upper ranges, there's a peak which doesn't always present itself, but when it does present itself, it's very noticeable. And that peak can make certain voices sibilant. It can add a bit of sibilance. It can, if it coincides with, like, I don't know, the hi-hats of a track, it can just make that hi-hat just sound a bit too sharp, a bit too harsh. And it's a shame because, as I say, that is the only thing I can really bring myself to complain about. The best, just the sound and performance in general. These IEMs, I just really like the tuning. I like the performance. In fact, I'm a big fan of the Letsure S12. They were my daily driver for quite a while. I use them daily, and I mean, I still use them, not daily, but I use them quite a bit. And I have a case with like 6 sets of IEMs in it, which are the ones that I grab the most when I'm not reviewing stuff. And the S12 have been in that case for almost 2 years until these have taken their spot. So that says something about these IEMs. I really do like the performance of these IEMs. Now, the worst, well, I've already said there's only one thing I complain about, and that's that peak. So that's also going to be the worst. And it's a shame because, as I say, it makes things just a little sharp on occasions. And also, these IEMs already have pretty good detail. And that peak, I mean, sometimes brands will use peaks in the treble to sort of like give a false sensation of detail. And in this case, what happens is that these are already detailed. You don't need any false sensation of details because they already do a decent job. But when that peak just coincides with something, it sort of makes things not sound quite as natural. So it actually takes away from what I think is a very, very good performing set of IEMs. But that is really the only thing I can complain about with this, as I say, €100 set of planar IEMs. So anyway, if you want to know more, check out the full review. I'll go into a lot more details of the full review. It's linked in the description, or just head over to actualreviews.com, and I'll be back with another one soon. See you later.